Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Here is your aspect of the day. Randomly opening this book, which I highly recommend for learning aspects and basic placements. It's a good handy tool. And it's Saturn conjunct Ascendant, which is one of my major aspects in my own birth chart. How fitting for this to be the first aspect of the day in this series. This aspect shows the natives to be reliable and have a strong sense of responsibility. They may be counted on where serious work needs to be done. They project an image of austerity, self-absorption, seriousness, Spartanism, and reservation, which makes them appear formidable and often leads to unpopularity. Their tendency toward personal reserve is frequently misinterpreted as haughtiness or unfriendliness. Often people do not realize that they are shy or that their sense of responsibility does not incline them toward idle social discourse. This conjunction between Saturn and Ascendant, to remind you, creates difficulties and hardship early in life. The natives are likely to be either bony and tall or so reduced in stature as to have dwarf-like appearance. Okay, so which one am I? I do have a lean, slightly taller than average stature for one, so that's relatable. Also think of Saturn's ruler being Capricorn, and also Aquarius if you go by the traditional dual rulers. And they represent two different sides of Saturn, which I'll get to in another video. But thought this was a very appropriate aspect to open up to for the being the first one in this series, which I'm going to do frequently, maybe not every day. I certainly agree with this interpretation as it relates to my own life. I'm not the most approachable person in public and to strangers. I've often been accused or misinterpreted as being unfriendly, not open to having sort of casual connections and conversation. Although it is also true that a certain level of depth and seriousness is preferred in such connections and conversations. Remember, Saturn is about stripping away all that is unnecessary and getting to the roots of things, right? So Saturn's associated with the root chakra in the chakra system, and the root represents those fundamental things that you're flushing out and clearing out so that only the minimal number of necessary things can be revealed and can remain. And those are the things that Saturn wants to focus on, right? So the Ascendant being that face that you walk into the room with for the first time, that sort of first image, that first aura that people get a sense of. It's really, your Ascendant is what you are. If you have Saturn on your Ascendant in your birth chart, you're leading with Saturn. And as you probably know, Saturn is often a last resort set of themes that people want to look at or take on or approach because it represents those root causes, so to speak, karmic causes that people don't want to really deal with, and so they surface whenever you avoid them sooner or later, right? So to have Saturn on your Ascendant, you're kind of leading with that serious aura, like I'm all about getting to the root of things. So if you don't want to take yourself seriously or take the subject matter seriously, don't interact with me, right? That's kind of I guess the aura that Saturn on the Ascendant would put out. All right. So if you have Saturn on your Ascendant, you are Saturn in a way, because your Ascendant is what you are, and anything that's connected to that is going to be projected in the physical and in the energy that you are putting out to the world. So see you in the next video, in the next aspect of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.